Well, it's February the 14th, and you know what that means? That's right, it's International Day of Prayer for Autism Spectrum Disorders. So if you're a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, then just know that we are all praying for you. But on top of that, it's also Valentine's Day, which means you are probably looking to fuck. Hell, I know you are, and don't give me some nonsense like, I can't because I'm under strict lockdown, or I can't because I have the coronavirus and can barely breathe just when lying down, okay? Leave your excuses at the door. Because even if you're bad with the ladies, I'm here to help. You see, I get it. I also used to be a pathetic piece of shit, like you. But now that I'm a pickup artist, I can get any girl I want. Now I know what you're thinking. Wow, I wish I could be an alpha male charismatic lady killer like you, mug. Well, you can't. No one's as good as me. But I can help you get close. So stay tuned because I'm going to teach you how to become a pickup artist, so you too can get laid this Valentine's Day. Now the first piece of advice I have for you is to make sure she's drunk. When you approach a woman, the first thing you are going to want to do is to make sure that you're sober. And that she's fucking pissed.
Ma'am.
What?
How many drinks you had tonight?
Like 5.
5.
Not so drunk that she can't say yes, but drunk enough to where she can technically consent. Which as a pickup artist is the only kind of consent that you have to worry about. They don't always have to be very drunk, mind you. They can just be a bit drunk and very horny.
Being on top is kind of hard. Your legs do hurt.
Do you want to try with me?
With you? Yeah. I don't know. I just met you.
Maybe on the...
Maybe.
Now I know I said I can get any girl I want, and I can. But drunk girls in bars and clubs already desperately trying to get laid themselves just so happen to be exclusively my type. I could pick up other girls if I wanted to, but I just want to master the, and I don't think this is too grandiose a term, art form that is drunken one-night stands. Except the part where I too am actually drunk. Now at this point, some of you are probably thinking, look mug, the thing is I actually kind of like someone. And I really struggle when approaching women. I know it sounds silly, but I just don't know how to communicate that I have feelings for someone. I know pickup artist videos probably aren't the best place to go for advice, but to be honest I'm desperate and I just thought that this video may provide some helpful advice for approaching someone you like. Is there any advice you can give for someone like me? Well, to answer that question, yes there is. Grow up. Okay, this is the real adult world. You have to get rid of this fantasy that true love is real and that you are ever going to find it. Hey, I get it. I too used to think that I had feelings for this girl called Mia. But now I never think about her most of the time. You see, if you are a grown man that unironically has feelings for a woman, that's really gay. The only relationships you need to worry about are the relationships between you and your fellow bros. Women are just there for sex and child rearing. Which brings me to my next point. Negging. When trying to flirt with a woman, a lot of people like to have some playful banter. But then again, a lot of people also voted for starling. Instead of playful banter, you're going to want to be blatantly insulting. While this may seem like a bad idea on face value, this is actually a classic pickup artist tactic called negging. The general idea is that this will lower a woman's self-confidence and as a result, she will be willing to sleep with me. Okay, now that I've said that out loud, I've realised how pathetic that sounds, but hey, if it works, it works.
Hello?
Hey, is this Amy?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Rick. We met at the Roxy last Saturday.
Oh, sorry, I don't really remember. I was a bit drunk.
Yeah, same. Anyway, I was just calling to let you know that I think you are a fat fucking bitch. Just an absolute land whale. When you were on that dance floor, I thought the fucking roof was going to come down. I know that you have trouble closing those legs of yours, but if you could do so for 10 minutes so you don't perfumiate the air with that wretched smell of tuna, it would be greatly appreciated. And while we are all thankful that you used makeup to hide that hideous face of yours, to be blunt, you could have applied a little more. Anyway, now that that's out there, do you want to maybe pop round mine for a quick shag? Hello? Okay, so that didn't work. I think I may have overdone it a little bit, but that was only so I could show you how not to do it. If you do this correctly, it will get you any girl you want. Well, almost any girl, of course, because I wouldn't dare say any of this to Mia. I mean, what is there to insult? Her adorable little quirks, her fantastic sense of humour, that midnight black hair. Not that it matters anyway, because like I said, I don't think about her anymore. Because I'm an alpha male. Right, moving on. Be condescending. On top of being blatantly insulting, you need to also be blatantly condescending.
I've got a mission for you. You have to find some seats. Do you think you can do that? And put her in that little girl stage. She'll be like, yeah, I can do that. Okay, go on.
You need to give the woman you are talking to incredibly simple tasks, and then ask them if their tiny little female brains can comprehend that. The example given was asking them to find a seat, but if that's not an option, you can always give them another task like match the shapes, for example. You want to talk to them like they are a little girl.
The first option is you can go sexual and direct. You can say, give me her hand, still having her in the girl-like state. She puts her hand out and you go, bad girl.
Did I say little girl? I meant dog. Nothing quite turns a woman on than talking down to them like they are literally a dog. So impressed will they be with your dominant one finger tap that they'll surely want to fuck you right there and then. But if somehow none of this is working so far, then it's time to bring out the big guns. Pheromones. If you are still having trouble with the ladies, then pheromones are the miracle solution you are looking for. What are pheromones? Well, pheromones are odorous substances that are released on the skin of mammals, including humans, that can affect social and sexual behaviour of other animals from the same species. It could be argued that definition is a tiny bit misleading, as it implies that it affects social and sexual behaviour in humans, which technically hasn't necessarily been proven, but we have evidence to suggest it helps mice and pigs and some other mammals attract mates, so there really isn't any reason why it shouldn't work on humans. We'll accept the fact that the vomeronasal organ that is used to pick up these pheromones isn't actually connected to the brain in humans, or in primates, or in horses, but that doesn't necessarily mean pheromones don't attract women. For example, I can find hundreds of reviews talking about their positive experiences with pheromones, and a good chunk of them probably aren't even fake. You can brush this off as some sort of placebo snake oil, but just ask anyone that believes pheromones work, and they can attest to their effectiveness. But if you want to buy pheromones, you need to know the best place to buy them from so you know you are getting the real deal, which is of course my website. If you go to www.pickupmug.com, then you can buy my pheromones for the low price of £50 for every 10ml you order. And for just an additional £100, you get my special Escape the Friendzone combination, guaranteed to help you finally get the girl you've been chasing after. But you have to understand, while it's guaranteed to help, it's not a miracle solution. So if you're still having trouble, then you may also need to buy my book. Look, this video will help you pick up some women, no doubt, but at the end of the day, it's only a small YouTube video. And if you want to become a real player, then you need to buy my book. It's called 101 Guaranteed Ways to Get the Girl. And I'm happy to confirm that only 67 of the ways listed are legally recognised as a form of sexual assault. And even then, that's only in most countries. For just another £20, you can buy my book and improve your chances with the ladies even more. But don't take my word for it, a satisfied customer described it as a master guide to attracting women. But of course, you may need something a bit more personal than a book to help you, which is why you should take my online class. So the pheromones and the book and all the tips are guaranteed to work, don't get me wrong. But if you want to be safe, then all you need to do is spend another £20 a month or £200 a year to access my online course on picking up women. After taking my online course, there is a 100% chance you'll get any girl of your choice. Now that you have all the tools you need at your disposal to get the girl, there is only one last thing you need to know about being a pickup artist. Many people don't realise this about us pickup artists, but it is vital that you know this. We are not gay. So there is, for some reason, this common misconception that us pickup artists are gay, and I really have no idea why, because we are as straight as they come. Sure, some of us may be repulsed by the mere sight of a vagina.
Oh god, I can't even look at it. I'm serious, like, I Google vaginas and I get this fucking picture. I can't even fucking look at it.
Sure, some of us like to film slow motion bromance videos with the gayest music possible in the background. And some of us like to have sex with other men. But that doesn't mean we aren't straight. And frankly, I'm getting sick of this stereotype, okay?
You're the one who's afraid of vaginas.
But now that that's been cleared up, you have everything you now need to become a pickup artist yourself. It may take some time to perfect these awesome techniques, but just give it some time and you'll be a pro in no time. So get out there, start negging, and find yourself the desperate drunk chick that you deserve. Because Mia is never going to love you back.